Okay, we are recording. Right, I'm making quite a little. It's not a mirepoix because I'm going to make a brunoise of vegetables. Onion and celery. I'm going to add this to the celery, and I've got the fish in the oven. Fish in the oven. So that's the onion and the celery. Let it fry off. Fish is in the oven. Just turn it up a little bit to make it fry a little bit quick. Right. Then I've got smoked salmon. So what am I making today? I'm making smoked salmon, fresh salmon mixed together. Making smoked salmon and fresh salmon fish cake. Right. Get rid of that. That can go. Sorry, 1 second. Freezer bags. That can go in there. That can go there. Right. What I need to do, I need to peel these potatoes because they are already steamed. There's 2 ways of doing potatoes. Well, there's 3 ways if you like. You can boil it, or you can steam it, or you can bake it and just scoop out the centre. So I'm just going to prepare these potatoes. Yep. Now I'm going to add the smoked salmon excuse me, to the onions and celery. Not very much. I'll put loads and loads, but it's not. Lovely. Just enough to get that lovely smoked flavour. Cook it up for a little bit. And then, hopefully, the other salmon should be ready. Should be ready. Oh, lovely. Almost there. Then I'm going to obviously separate the salmon from the bones and from the skin. Mix it up with the smoked salmon, the celery, and the mashed potato. Right. Masher. Get it out of the way. I'll start mashing the potato. Lovely and soft and fluffy. No lumps in it. Well, not until the fish is in there anyway. This will be a lovely, lovely salmon fish cake. It will be full of fish and wonderful flavours. So that's all nicely mashed. What I'm going to do now is add the smoked salmon and the celery to the mashed potato and then the fresh salmon, but I'm going to add a bit of seasoning to it as well. Yeah, so got some seasoning I can add. Bit of turmeric and ginger. Oh, little seasoning that is. Bit of turmeric and ginger, and a little bit of Caribbean jerk seasoning. Zhuzh it up a little bit. Then I'm going to add the sweated vegetables and fish, like that. And then I'm going to wait for the other salmon to cook through, and then I'm going to add that to it, and then I'm going to mould it. It's going to be delicious, I'll tell you. Yeah, this is going to be a fine, fine fish cake. So far, I've taken the fresh salmon out of the oven, and I've added it to the potato, the celery, the spices, jerk spices, and the smoked salmon. Just get rid of any bones and stuff like that. I'll stick it in the sink there. I'll clean it out later. Right? I know that the angle of the video is not great, but just bear with me. So it would have been better if the video was facing opposite me, but it's just the way it is. Nevertheless, let us continue. The results should be good. So just getting rid of all that, making sure that there's no bones in there. Wipe my hands a little bit. So now I've got my mashed potato in there, and my smoked salmon and my fresh salmon, and I just move it in there like that. Move it just like that. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make an egg wash, and then I'm going to shake these fish cakes. I'm not going to deep fry them. I'm going to shallow fry them. That way they will retain their shape. Yeah. It will be fantastic. Just going to wash my hands and clear the area and get ready to pan flour, egg, flour, and just shallow fry slowly. Yeah, that's the next move. Yeah. Now I'm going to portion up the salmon cakes into little, well, try and portion it into little balls, like that. Hopefully we'll try and get them the same size. And then I'm going to do what I said, penne. It's going to be flour, egg, flour. If I get 6 out of this, I'll be quite happy. They're quite good in size. Just remove any bones. That's might have escaped when I was picking them out earlier on. With the bones, cool. Quite a few still floating about. Potato, when it gets cold, it firms up. So really and truly, if I really wanted to work with this properly, I'd wait till it cools down. But Time is just not on my side. So I'm going to start to do the penne now. Get rid of the excess, and then I'll start the penne. Yep. Right, here we go. I'm going to put the fish cake through the egg. And the flour and in the pan. So here we go. Through the egg. Through the flour. And straight in the pan. Right, one more time so that you can see what I'm doing. So you've seen me put it through the egg. Now you're going to see me put it through the flour. And you're going to see it go straight in the pan. Just like that. Through the egg. Through the flour. Straight in the pan. And let it cook gently until it becomes golden brown. Yeah, so the colder the potato cake becomes, or the fish cake becomes, is the firmer it gets and easier it is to work with. And you can see this one now isn't so soft. You wouldn't think it's from the same batch. Can you see that? And I can just mould it and shape it up. And you wouldn't believe that it's from the same batch. It's more firm, but it isn't. And add anything to it. It's just because it's become cold and it's become firm and easier to work with. So I think I'm going to accompany this with a little bit of a salad. Yeah. So yeah. So the fish cake is cooking up, lovely. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grate some salad, a bit of celery, and a bit of carrot. A little bit of oil in there, celery, carrot. Just grate it up. It's too fine. Check it out, it's too fine. Nice celery and carrot, bit of oil, bit of lemon juice, complements the fish very nicely. Yeah. There we are. The final stage now, the final stage. So I'm just going to wipe this surface down a little bit, get rid of some of the water. Get the plate. Fish cakes. put this away. Then we're going to garnish that one. Turn it over. Put it in there. Lastly, I can garnish this now with a bit of celery, carrot, like that. There you go. Smoked salmon and fresh salmon fish cake. How about that? Yeah.